What's up, guys? It's Drip Red, and we're back in Rise of Kingdoms. We are on the main account, and we have found out our opponents for KvK 3. Before we hop into that, I have to do this again. This is my Discord. I will leave a link in the description, and also it's in my information. Please join if you want to have a chill time. This is my first Discord. All right, back to the video. All right, as I said, we have found our opponents for KvK 3. In my opinion, we lucked out with a group of 380 or 3680. That doesn't say that they're bad or anything. It's just personally the Team 90 and Team 95. They're all opponents I faced before, so I know they can fight, and I'd rather not fight them. But this is probably the best outlook. Obviously, 3702. I believe they were in our KvK 2 and along with 94 on the losing side, if I remember correctly. We have 3680 and 3677. We're going to check them out, scope down our opponents, but we're going to start with 3680. All right, here we are in 3680. This is an Imperial Kingdom before we hop down into it. And I am lagging. There we go. That's crazy. I hate when that happens. They have a 6.7 billion alliance. They do have a KvK star. I wonder which KvK. Probably maybe two. Let's look at some of their powers. Some 80, 70 in the leadership. Some 70s again. I have okay 80s. There's no I see a lot of 80s and some 70s, but I don't see the 100 mil player. And that's what I like. No 100 mil player. A bunch of tier 4. Oh, there's a 100 mil player. He's all the way down here. So there is 100 mil. Or maybe two. Unfortunately, they're down here hiding and I barely found them, but they're there. And just to check out the second alliance is another 3.3. Hopefully no tier 5 or major powers. Doesn't look like it. All right. We're going to head on to the next. This is their A seed. Pretty evenly matched with our A seed for the most part. And let's go ahead and check out 3677. All right, here we are in 3677. I'm just going to check the second alliance first. It's pushed so far out, I don't think it would have anything. Yeah, only 1.8. They are just a one-man alliance with 4.1 billion. That's pretty bad. I don't say it's pretty bad. They're basically our 3696, just about. Even though I think 3696 has more power overall. That's not bad. 80 mil player. A lot of tier 4s. That's looking hopeful for my kill points if we ever get in a fight with them. 160 mil player is the highest I've seen. Okay, so they're pretty poor on tier 5 players. All right. So that's 3677. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. Now we're going to be looking at 3694. All right, this is 3694. Let's check them out. Just start with the second alliance. 1.7. Okay, so they're obviously just on one alliance kingdom at this point. Let's check them out. A 5 billion alliance. It's not bad. That's expected. They still have their allies from the last KvK because they were with us. They were allied with 90, who lost to KvK. So that's good. Some 80s, 70s, 60s. Another 70. And this is all before pre-KvK. So I'm assuming a lot of these whales are going to jump up probably 10 mil power. This guy's probably going to be 100 mil. Let's see. Some 78. They have some guys that are close to 100. This guy's 63 mil. They have so many farms in here for some reason. Kingdom Farms. But it takes up 9 spots. Not much else in the level 1s. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Respectable. I would say we're definitely stronger than them just by power wise, but in tier 5s we're even. And that's probably the most important part in the first couple KvKs. Let's check out our last opponent is 3702, who was also in our last KvK. All right, this is 3702. Looks like they are just one Alliance Kingdom at this point. Probably had a lot of people leaving after migration, and their main alliance is 3.2 billion. That honestly makes me feel a lot better going to KvK. We're going to check out their players. Not a very many tier 5, and I don't think I've seen a single person over 60 billion or 60 million. Yeah, not one guy over 60 million. I'm sure by KvK with the power ups, they will be. But this is my first time looking at it. I didn't look at these before, so that's my real reaction. I know overall in power, our side definitely has a gap with power. It looks like a couple of them on the darkness side, like 3702, had some kind of disagreement in leadership. Their power is looking pretty low. It was either 77 or 94. Might have been 77. Their power was kind of low as well. And that makes me feel better about going into this KvK. So with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed my content, please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.